Hello and welcome to GPTV on Thursday the 2nd of May. My name is Philip Kingston.
And I'm Gary Peer.
Gary, we said on Monday the year is just flying past and we've just clicked into May. How are you feeling about May?
Oh, loving May, Phil. May's one of my favourite months because it's
Why?
why? Because
Pray tell why is May your favourite month?
Because it's a full month, Phil. There's no interruptions, no long weekends, no public holidays, no school holidays. It's just a working month for the workers.
31 days in May,
and
I think, aren't there?
We've got the election coming up in May.
Yeah. You've got a tip? What are the bookies saying?
Oh, Labor's $1.20.
Yep.
And the Libs are, I think, about $4.50.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
But look,
don't ever
what
back against the bookies.
We don't back against the bookies, but hang on. Well, look what happened to Donald Trump was 6-1, 8-1, 6-1.
True.
And 4-5-1 close to it.
You reckon ScoMo can do a late run, Gary, and pull it off?
I don't know. I don't think so, Phil. It seems pretty emphatic that the
Bill
people of Australia.
Bill Shorten going to be the Prime Minister of this country, not
like
for the next 3 years, Gary, but for the next 6 years.
It sounds like.
Because if they have the landslide that there's the prediction, then it's going to be pretty hard to dislodge them after 3 years.
He's got some
good or bad for this country, let the voters decide.
And I reckon that Bill's got some friendly property policies he hasn't released yet, Phil. I trust him. I think he has. So don't worry, Bill. We know that you're going to help us out in the real estate industry. Right, let's talk about the auctions coming up this weekend, Phil.
This is a non-political show.
It is a non-political
We can work
show.
with whoever is in power.
Oh, we will.
Because there's no... In fact, we should really get Bill Shorten on the show and
what
maybe
we should
ScoMo
do,
as well.
What we should do, our local members on the show. They'll come on the show. We should get them. We should grill them about property and what they're doing in the real estate world. But at the end of the day, Philip, who knows? Look, we don't know what's going to happen, and again, it's a non-political show, so good luck to everybody.
The wonderful reality, Gary, is that we do live in the best country of the world, and a healthy democracy is always a good thing.
Exactly
and
right.
Long live a healthy democracy.
Exactly right. And there's plenty, and all those little fringe parties, Philip. The One Nation and the Greens and Clive Palmer and the Sex Party and the Shooters, and it's just unbelievable.
Do you know the one that I like, and I've forgotten his name for the show, but is this guy called the Preference Whisperer?
Yep.
So he's the guy that can that can work out with the direction of preferences how to get a candidate in. So,
is that right?
So he's got the most obscure people into Parliament through the preference system.
And what about the One Asian Party? You've heard about this?
One Asian Party?
There's an Asian guy, and he says, I'm the One Asian Party. So as opposed to One Nation, he is One Asian. And I'm not sure if he's a comedian, and he's or he's actually a legitimate...
Let's stick to real estate, Gary. Real estate is what we know best. Let's talk about the auctions this weekend. Not a big offering, Gary, but a healthy selection.
Nine auctions, Philip, over, I think it's 6 suburbs. We start off on Saturday morning in Thomas Street. Leo Samuel's going to be auctioning this fine-looking town residence, Philip.
Gary, what a fabulous home. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, and wait for it, Gary, a beautiful plunge pool in the back garden. So this is a very unusual property, but brand new and fabulous.
We like a plunge pool. Philip, in Argyle Street, we go from Brighton East to Bentleigh East at 11:30. Simon Rodolnik's auctioning this fine property in Argyle Street.
Gary, what a great home. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a carport. Check out those polished timber floorboards throughout. Beautiful home.
Now, when people watch this show, Philip, and it sort of cuts away a bit, they don't understand that it took you 3 times to get that property right. But I thought I'd share that with you anyway.
Do you know what? If Visual Domain ever put a bloopers tape together, first of all, it would go for hours and hours and hours. And secondly, it would destroy our business.
It would, Philip. 12:30, we have double auction action. We're starting off in Mervin Street in Bentleigh East, or as the South Africans say, ha, Mervin. Tell us about this fantastic property that Vish is handling.
Gary, it's a beautiful home. It is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. Check that out. A lock-up garage. It's really the best of everything. Luxuriously appointed, stunning property.
Philip, Payne Street, number 11. If I'm not mistaken, the name of that building and development is Green Gables, Philip.
And didn't you give it the name, Gary?
Oh, I never thought you'd ask. They did actually name that building, Phil, that development, for the developer at the time, and he loved it. Green Gables is the place to be.
We did sell this off as a project, probably, this must have been about 20 years ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
And it's performed really well over time. It's a great location there.
I've always
liked it. This is a
it.
really good home, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, your own courtyard garden area. That is really great buying.
Leo
walking distance, of course, Gary, to the East Caulfield Shopping Centre.
The whole community there, the whole new world of development going on there opposite the racecourse. Philip, you are going to be doing an auction at 1:30 as well. You've just got the 2, and you're going to be in Clapperton Street, Bentleigh.
Gary, love this property. It's brand new and it has been beautifully and luxuriously appointed, and that is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a double lock-up garage, and the location there, your walking distance to some of the area's best amenities.
Part of double auction action at 1:30. Philip, you can't stop the Graham because he is auctioning again in North Road. That's Graham Callan I'm talking about. This is in North Road, Murrumbeena, 1019 North Road.
Gary, a really good property, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a lock-up garage, single story, you can move straight into it. It's got wraparound courtyard garden area, good solid real estate at an affordable price range.
There's 3 auctions, Philip, on Sunday, 1 each hour. The first 2 you will be conducting, and you're going to be starting off in Elmhurst Road, where we did an episode of GPTV. Love this property.
Gary,
Phil.
this has been very popular, this
I'm
home,
not
and
surprised.
as it should be, because you're walking distance to Caulfield North's best, Caulfield Park, the shopping centre, the tram at your doorstep.
The lot.
But it's got land, it's got a fabulous floor plan. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking. I think that should go well on Sunday.
I think so. Come and see it at 10:30 on Sunday. Come and check us out with the coffee van, Philip and the crew. At 11:30, we're auctioning just a street away from where I live, Philip. And I don't know if that's an attraction or detraction, but anyway, this is a wonderful-looking property in Garrel Street, Phil.
Gary, it's virtually brand new. This home, architect designed by Amnon Weber Architecture, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a lock-up garage. It's got everything that opens and shuts, and very, very hard to get a new 2-storey home at that price range, right in the centre of the Golden Mile.
Exactly right. And if you want to live near me or near him, buy in Garrel Street. Otherwise, yeah.
I think what I might do at the end of that auction is that I might invite everybody over to your home for a garden party.
Well, I don't know if I'll be home, Phil, because the footy, I might make a bit of the footy.
That's all right.
on Sunday.
I will give everybody the
Kangaroos.
code to your front gates.
Kangaroos Blues. Philip, we're going to wrap up talking about Nearham.
Yep.
We're going to wrap up in Nearham Road, Philip, at 12:30. A perfect segue. Leo Samuel brings this to the market.
Live the dream with a Californian theme is the way we've described this property. 650 square metres of prime land. But Gary, check out the facade of this property. It's as good as it gets, and certainly whether you buy this home for its land component or you do a renovation here or just add it to the investment portfolio, a really good property. 2 or 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, and a brilliant location.
And that's a very short, punchy episode, Philip, as we, of course, record from the studio, from the headquarters here, from Central Command, Philip, where we have the images at the back of all the houses that we're selling. We've really moved up in the world, haven't we?
We have, Gary.
In a
we
big
have
way.
this lovely marble table that cost us $12,000. I didn't tell you
You
that.
didn't tell me that. Thanks
No,
for that.
no.
Thankfully, the sales are so plentiful, it doesn't really matter. That's a wrap, Phil, for this weekend. The first week of May, a busy month, May.
It is.
Traditionally always busy, and a good, strong month of real estate. We look forward to bringing you the outcomes and results in next week's episode on Tuesday on GPTV. I'm Gary Pearce.
I'm Philip Kingston. Enjoy the weekend.